Listen, it's quite simple. Press the free like button if you think that Kenny Omega was a better All Elite Wrestling World Champion than Max is right now. Because to me, it's not even close. Maxwell is not a better World Champion than what Kenny Omega was bringing to the table. And that's facts. Now, when it comes to All Elite Wrestling, who should be the one to beat Max for his world title? Now, it's weird. It seems like he's trying to brag about being the longest reigning All Elite Wrestling World Champion. And I'm like, bruh, it's not about the quantity, it's about quality. So far, you have not been a better World Champion than Kenny Omega. So I don't know why he's trying to tease it in his face. He's trying to tease Kenny Omega that he's about to pass his record. I'm like, bro, you are not Kenny Omega when it comes to your title reign. It means nothing. The biggest highlight so far of your run is your little weird thing with Adam Coleslaw. So far, you can make the argument he might be the worst champion in history of that company. Who would I take? Adam Hangman Page or Max as world champion? I would take Adam Page run. I feel like his run was more tolerable. You can take it seriously. It's like I'm seeing Max and all these dumbass skits. I'm like, bro, you are overdoing it. Right? Let's talk about Kurt Angle and Stone Cold Steve Austin. When Stone Cold was world champion, remember during the Invasion angle? Yeah, he was in goofy skits with Kurt Angle, but it wasn't a weekly thing. It's like, oh my God, what's going on? Don't overdo it. It's like, aren't you tired of seeing Adam Coleslaw with the goddamn kingdom? Those stupid, cringe storylines. Now, people use the word cringe when they should not use it in certain circumstances. In this case, these skits are cringe. Adam Cole makes the most dumbest faces. I'm like, I'm getting tired of these skits. They're not funny. Adam. Okay, bro. We get it. I don't like these skits. And the fact that Max is a part of this whole little thing, it makes him seem like a joke. Yeah, now I'm saying Max is trying to be more edgy. And I'm like, bro, your edge is gone. Tony Khan ruined you. I can't take him seriously ever again. It gets to a point where I think he's trying to sabotage him for the World Wrestling Federation. Because if he is booked like shit and he ain't doing shit for the numbers and the storylines are goofy and he ain't causing no stir or no buzz, Triple H is going to lowball him. It gets to a point where, okay, what makes Max so special? What makes Max more special than a Grayson Waller or a Austin Theory or a Carmelo Hayes? Who needs Max if, hell, we already got Grayson Waller for your spot? People already call Grayson Waller a poor man's Miz. So why do we need Max? So yes, I can see Triple H lowballing him based on how he's booked right now. What's the big deal? He ain't doing shit. Like, I'm seeing him in dance-offs, fucking kangaroo kicks. He is the guy that Triple H is going to pay millions of dollars to. At least Jade Cargill was booked as a big deal, as a serious attraction. Hell, at least Triple H can book her like the next Beth Phoenix or fucking China, right? Tony Khan, man, is ruining Max. Like, I don't take him seriously. Like, he's not must-see TV. If I see a promo of Max, I don't mind flipping the channel. Because, bruh, Tony Khan fucked him up. He has no more mystique. It's like, his promos are no longer must-see. It's like, I don't care about him. He don't say anything that's game-changing. Not anymore. Khan, man, ruined him. It's like, nobody talks about Max. That's the weird part. There was a point where everybody on YouTube was always talking about Max. Not anymore. Now, he's in a feud with Jay White. Look, at first, I didn't mind Jay White, but I think it was because he was messing with CM Junk. I think that's why he was very, very tolerable. Because he was in a feud with CM Junk and FTR. Look, do I still watch Collision? Not anymore, no. Why? If I'm going to watch Collision, why not watch Rampage, right? What's the fucking difference? Like, man, CM Junk made people look good. He gave people spotlights who we don't really give a fuck about. Now, I don't give a fuck about them anymore. It gets to a point where, look, ever since CM Junk left, Jim Cornette has changed his tune on the fucking Bullet Club Gold. He has changed his tune. Now, the only guy he likes in that group is Juice Robinson. Because now, there's no more CM Junk. You can't mask how boring Jay White is now, right? Man, when it comes to Jay White and his promos, they kind of remind me of Triple H in terms of them being very long and drawn out. It's like, bro, get to a point, tell me your base, and just get there. Why are you talking about everything else that don't matter in this promo? But don't get twisted. Triple H, he is a great promo, way better than Jay White. It's just Jay White talks about a lot of nothing just to go somewhere with his promo. Those are the flaws when he talks. It's like, bro, why are you talking about all this useless garbage? Just get to a base. His promos are very boring and just long and just drawn out. I'm like, my God, what the hell is going on? It's like, I want to hear more of Juice Robinson. His promos have a lot of fire, have tons of charisma. I love hearing Juice Robinson. But Jay, it's like, man, he is also bringing down Max. And no, Jay White will not beat Max for the world title because he has already spoiled it. Listen, every time a heel steals a world championship from the face, that means they are not going to win it because you have spoiled the vision already. We already know what you look like as a world champion because you walk around with that stolen championship. So we already know what you would look like. So that means he damn near spoiled the outcome of the match. He's not going to win. But yes, this title reign of Max has been the worst world championship title reign in the history of that company. It gets to a point where nobody has an issue when he don't main event a show. That's not good. Go back to Kenny Omega. He always main evented every show he was on. In every pay-per-view, he was always the main event because he was being compared to Roman Reigns' run. So of course, Con Man had to book him strong. But yes, Omega was always in the main event. Now, bro, people don't give a fuck if Max is not in the main event. That's not good. That means you are lowering your value. It's like, he feels like a mid-card champion. When I look at Christian Cage, man, his title feels more prestigious than Max's world title. That's not good. Christian Cage, he feels more like a main eventer than Max. And that's not good. Bro, it's only the TNT championship. So it's like, what the fuck is going on? I feel like that is a Tony Khan man fault. Why are you booking your world champion like a joke? Why is he in a goofy fucking being the elite storyline? Because that's what it is. You have made your world champion a fucking joke. Every time he's involved with the goddamn kingdom and fucking Adam Coleslaw, these dumbass skits backstage, you are not doing Max any fucking favors, right? So Max, he's a joke. So should Wardlow be the one to beat him for that world title? I would say yes, that makes the most sense, but no. Yes and no at the same time. Yeah, from a yeah standpoint, yeah, that makes sense. Because I think the last time we saw Max in Wardlow, Max got his ass whooped. Max got dominated. So why should that change the next time, right? But a lot has changed ever since Max got his ass whooped by Wardlow. It feels like Wardlow is about to be a heel, and Max, he is now face. So now their roles have been reversed. So this match should feel different and look different. But that don't mean Wardlow should beat him. But that's not his fault. That is a Con Man fault. I don't trust Con Man with a Wardlow booking as a world champion. If he booked Wardlow like shit as a mid-card champion, well, why would that change as a world champion? Hell, that might get Wardlow even more exposed if he's booked shit like a world champion. Now, look, I wanted Wardlow to be a world champion the moment he beat Max, and Con Man turned him into fucking Lex Luger. So, look, Wardlow should not beat him. But that's not his fault. That is Con Man's fault. He's not going to book Wardlow like a quality champion. So I say, nah. It's based on Con Man. Con Man is not going to know what to do with a Wardlow as a world champion. But, man, it feels like, man, he knows how to book Darby Allin. I feel like Darby Allin, he is my choice to beat Max. Because they already dropped hints from their last encounter. Because I think Max was the one who pinned Darby the last time they faced. And he beat him with a fucking headlock drop or some shit. He beat him with a headlock takeover, right? So Darby has to get revenge for that pin. I feel like down the line, they will come back to a one-on-one match because they need a one-on-one match. Darby and Max. I feel like that makes the most sense. Darby is the most over guy on that roster. The kids love him, fans love him. That makes the most sense. I feel like Darby should be the one to beat Max because out of all the guys on that roster, Conman knows how to book Darby Allin. He knows how to book Darby Allin as that scrappy fucking underdog. So I feel like Darby makes the most sense to beat Max, not Wardlow. Yes, on paper, it looks great for Wardlow to beat Max. But from a booking standpoint, no. Conman is not going to book Wardlow like a great champion. He's going to book like a fucking joke. That's not going to work. So, to make a long story short, Max has been exposed, man, as I predicted. I made tons of videos for like last year. I said Max is not going to be a great world champion. Was I lying? Nope. I never lie in my videos, bitch. I speak facts, not opinions at this point. I give spoilers. That was a spoiler video when I said, go and look it up. I said Max is not going to be a great world champion. I said he should not be a world champion. But I was called a hater. Now look, nobody gives a fuck about Max as a world champion, as I predicted, you stupid dumb bitch. What's up now, huh? I'm always right when it comes to fake wrestling. It's easy, man. It's like, you dumbass niggas, y'all just make it look hard. It's not hard to talk about wrestling. If you know how movies work, you should know how pro wrestling works. And look, at the end of the day, Max is an awful world champion. I'm done.